What's he like? What a beautiful morning. It's the 1st of September now. We've just spent a very peaceful night by the side of this lock here at Cloonisle Quay. I like the way they've utilised old railway tracks to stop vehicles running off the edge. You can tell by looking at the banks that there's quite a high tidal reach here. I actually used one of the ramps last night just under the offside front wheel. We haven't been using these ramps very much. We had some breakfast and then it was time to get moving. This area is a land of lochs and lakes, and the scenery is stunning. I'm glad I took the trouble to learn how to fly a drone. It gives us a much more interesting perspective on the world. Okay, here we are. Big question, are the public loos open? Yes or no? Looking like they might be open. That one's certainly got a grill across, but the other one hasn't. God, they like their speed bumps, don't they? Speed bumps everywhere.
Maybe it's to stop boy racers race around here.
Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? This is An Trá Mhór, and we've pulled in here mainly to use the toilets, have a cup of tea and some biscuits, and Carol did a little bit of sunbathing. What I thought was really interesting is how dark the water is here. It's 12 nights ago since we last checked into a hotel, and tonight we'll be checking into the Oranmore Hotel for a little pamper session. So we're just packing up the van now and be on our way there soon. All the kids are in school. It's the first time we've seen that, haven't we?
Yeah, they're back to school, not wearing masks.
Well, they don't have to wear masks outside, do they?
No, actually hope not.
Look at these two. They're having a great time. Here comes the masked lady. We've been getting a few provisions for our stay in the hotel tonight.
I feel like a smuggler. I managed to get a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
And they said, would you like a brown paper bag for that?
Okay, we'll be cosy here.
I think so.
A bath. That's what we really want to enjoy.
Paper cups. The window's open. Shall we shut the window?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
And then we can put the aircon on.
Cheers. What we got then?
I have roast salmon, mashed potato and asparagus.
Yummy. And I had a beef stew.
And we have extra vegetables.
Lovely. Okay,
All looks
enjoy
very
that.
nice.
Enjoy.
Cheers.
We will see you in the morning. It's the 2nd of September now, and it's absolutely pouring down.
Not so bad now.
No, it's stopped. I got absolutely drenched.
Yeah. Sort all that out later. Must have rained a lot in the night.
Well, might have
Or
done,
just this
but
morning.
just that rain when we left was just absolutely torrential. There's certainly a lot of surface water about. It's still quite early, but boy is it gloomy today. Nice castle. This is Dungar Castle. So we're just gonna see if we can park up the van on the right here, and then we can get everything sorted out from our night in the hotel, and also maybe have a spot of breakfast. Ooh, look at this. A parking spot and a waste bin. Okay, so we just pulled up in a place called Kinvara. Everything's on the floor because we had to dump everything in the van, having come out of the hotel in the absolute pouring rain. And now we're on the harbour, just down from the castle, and the weather is awful. Anyway, who cares? We're going to have some breakfast now. So we got breakfast in the van this morning, and you may ask, why didn't we have breakfast at the hotel? And the only reason is we're trying to avoid COVID and any chance of being involved in a lockdown. That's why we had our meal in our room last night.
Plus,
Yeah.
we had a lot of sausage and bacon to use up.
Oh,
So
I
to
see.
use it up before it went off.
Okay. After breakfast, I took a little bit of a stroll around the quay. I bet a few people get caught out by this no camping sign. You wouldn't really class your camper van as an erection or retention of a temporary dwelling. It's nice and peaceful at this harbour. The rain has just stopped, so I think it's time for a quick drone flight to see the castle. Okay, we're clear left. It's doesn't matter what town you're in, there's always these huge splashes of colour on the buildings. Now, this has to be one of the bumpiest roads we've experienced so far. It could double as a G-force simulator.
It doesn't take a white dress, it doesn't take a fortress. Nobody needs a ring to fall in love. When I met you it was easy, and I held it like a secret.
This area is known as the Burren. I'd have loved to have put the drone up, but you just can't do that in the rain.
I wanna grow older, I wanna grow wiser, I wanna grow flowers in a house that's made of you.
This weather is just getting worse. So now it's really a case of just finding somewhere to hunker down. Change of plan. We're on our way now to Doolin Caves. See if we can go inside on a tour.
Didn't take a long time to know you were the green light.
Well, here we are at Doolin Caves. The next tour leaves at 12 noon. So we'll just have to see if they've got any space. Well, they've got no space on the 12 o'clock. They could fit us in at 2, but we don't want to wait that long. Whilst we're in the car park, a chap called Darren came up and introduced himself and said that he'd been following us on our travels around Ireland. So it was good to meet you, Darren. In the distance, we can just about see the cliffs of Moher, but there's absolutely no point going up there today. Yeah. We're now arriving at Doolin Point, and from here the ferries go to the Aran Islands. This really has to be one of the bleakest places we encountered whilst we were in Ireland. We're holed up here at Doolin's ferry terminal because the weather is just awful at the moment. High winds, lots of rain and very poor visibility. So there isn't much opportunity to be doing any filming. So I think we're just going to sit it out here for a while and see how we get on. I tried filming through the open windows of the van, but even then it kept being rocked by the wind. The dog is absolutely loving this walk along the beach.
Doing some soup. Chicken and vegetable soup and these little baguettes.
They're nice. This is the only downside, isn't it? When it's wet and wild, you can't have your roof up, can you?
It's makes it quite hard to cook
Yeah.
with the roof down, yeah.
So this is chicken and vegetable soup with a tin of beans added to it to bulk it up a bit. Very nice. When we arrived, we only bought a ticket for 1 hour because we weren't sure if we were going to stay here the night. Now I'm hoping that this ticket doesn't actually blow away. I've got it. Now we've got more time to make a decision whether to stay or move on. It's blowy out there. It might be horrible outside, but it is so cosy when you get back into the van. We've boiled some water and we've done the washing up. And Carol's just wiping down the cooker. But it's not much fun when you have to have the roof down like this. As long as you buy a ticket for overnight, you can stay here, no problem at all. And they have some toilets here. So Carol's off to check them out. There's not much business going on here today, what with the weather being so bad. But from here you can do all sorts of boat trips, to see the cliffs of Moher, to visit the islands, or to go whale watching and see a bit of wildlife. The public toilets are in the furthest porter cabin.
Leaving the old life behind.
It's 9:15 p.m. now. The rain has stopped, and for a brief moment we're getting to see the setting sun. On the roundabout, as you come into the car park, they have this big tail of a whale, and it's catching that evening sun.
Finding a new way to define.
This light will be gone very, very soon, and then it's going to get cold and dark.
Changing familiar thoughts as we go, shaping the world there.
So this is going to be us for the night. We are going to stay. We've paid our fee, and fingers crossed, tomorrow we're going to get some good weather so that we are able to see the cliffs of Moher.
Time we still have to try. Day by day we'll make it.
Okay, I think it's back to the van, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm freezing. You've got the keys, have you?
I have got.
If this van doesn't open when we get back there, we're done for.
I've got 2 sets.
Good. Yeah, we do. It's nice back in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know what I look like.
So high I
Like through a hedge.
Yeah, well, never mind. Right, let's get washing up,
Yeah.
and then we can go to bed, I think. Read in bed. Well, that's all we have for you for this episode. We do hope you enjoyed our video, and if you did, then please remember to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified of more adventures from the Little Red Camper.